As we all know, kaijus have powerful attacks, ranging from magnetism to beams to EMPs. But one thing that is constantly debated is what is the most powerful attack any kaiju can inflict. And that is what we'll be answering today. Today, we'll be pushing kaijus past their limits to find the hypothetical most powerful attack a kaiju can perform. This will be an attack that no kaiju will be able to survive. Let's get into it. So we will be starting with the most powerful kinds of attacks, beams and pulses. Starting with beams, since it will take up most of this video. For our beams, we have 4 that are great to use. Starting with the Absolute Zero Cannon, which can break the laws of physics and get to absolute zero. If you want to know more info on that, go watch my video on who is the most powerful Godzilla to learn more on that. Next, we have Burning Godzilla's Infinite Heat Ray, which, as the name entails, is infinite in heat. Once again, a beam that breaks the laws of physics and can achieve infinite heat. Next, we have a hypothetical beam. That being Monster vs. Godzilla's beam after charging it for a year. As we saw in Godzilla vs. Kong, it only took a few seconds for him to charge his beam to shoot halfway through the entire planet. So charged for a year straight would be far beyond the power to completely destroy an entire galaxy when it comes to sheer strength of the beam. And finally, we have the typo from Mecha 21's Proton Scream, which says that the beam's energy has a yield of 4.10 times 10 to the 80th power, which leaves us with a beam that has the energy yield that is 100 billion times more than the estimated energy yield of the observable universe. So already, all these beams would devastate the entire universe as a whole. Now how can we make it even more powerful? Well, simple. Have them all shoot at King Caesar. Now I know you may be thinking this is a cruel death for Caesar, but let me explain. King Caesar has the ability to reflect any beam back at a target. Not only that, but the beam becomes 10 times stronger in the process. So now all these beams are combined into one and be 10 times stronger as well. And of course, we can make it even stronger. In order to do so, King Caesar must now shoot his beam at the Super X2, which can times beams by 10,000. So this beam is far beyond a multiverse level threat now. And again, of course we can make it even stronger. How so, you may be asking? Well, now we turn to Super Mechagodzilla. Super Mechagodzilla is stated to be more advanced than the Super X2, though we don't know how much more advanced. We will just say twice as advanced, meaning he can now times this beam by over 20,000 times. And now to get the beam to its absolute max, we need Gamera. In Gamera vs. Iris, Gamera turns a beam into his new hand to kill Iris. So now we turn this insane beam into Gamera's hand. And now this beam can be condensed into a single punch. And just to buff Gamera even more, we get to the pulses. Gamera is shown to be able to absorb energy from around the world. So if he can take in a planetary amount of energy, he could take in something like Burning's Meltdown Pulse. And now we have a Meltdown Burning Super Beam amped Gamera. Try saying that 5 times in a row. So how powerful would this punch and pulse be? Well, it's really uncalculable at this point. This punch would kill any kaiju that it hits. It can probably destroy far beyond entire universes in a single hit. If you were to ask me, I think it would be able to tear through the boundaries of our own universe, and be able to open tears through reality, peering into other universes, ready to take them out too. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe. Keep collecting, everybody. Godzilla Guy out. See ya.